Hi everybody, I just wanted to show you guys our homemade pool we did, our DIY pool. This is right around the time of the virus, and pools, above ground pools, are almost impossible to buy unless you find something used. Um, we had this idea of using round bales and or square bales, straw bales of any kind really, and lining it with a tarp and then putting some straps around it to hold it all together. So originally we wanted to get some square bales just for the ease of building, to make it square corners, and I could make a nice rectangular pool out of it. I couldn't get my hands on anything that were 4x5, so I wanted at least 5 foot height. So I ended up using these round bales that I had, and they're 4x5 as well. That's the way I have them lying down. They're 5 feet tall and 4 feet wide. Here you can see I'm using my skid steer, my little bobcat, to put the bales into position. We were just trying to figure out the best shape and the best way of setting it up. I set it up pretty rectangular. Hindsight, the almost needs to be a bit round so the straps can hold it all together. The pool ended up getting a little bit wider as times went on, but now that I put two straps around it, it seems to hold it in place pretty good. Here's a picture. You can see I made small squares and then a 3x3 big square to make steps for the kids to get in and out easier. That actually was a big success. That works fantastic. And then we got some tarp from our agriculture supplier. It's tarp for covering bunkers, but this one had two sides black instead of a black white side. I preferred that because I didn't want white on the inside of the pool. So white would show every little bit of dirt, and I thought black would also just attract the heat better. So here we are, just starting to fill the pool. We put 3 layers of this tarp that was long enough that we could go over and back 3 times. So then here we are, just starting to fill up the pool. It took a good day of the hose running a little bit to fill up the pool high enough to get it to about 3 foot level. But then you can see here the water gets really brown. I have a real hard irony water, so then I had to set up that pool filter, that red pail you see there. Just have a sump pump pumping through a pillow casing, cotton or whatever it's called, to filter out the iron, the rusted iron. It seemed to work pretty good actually. After running it for a couple days, you can see it progressively gets cleaner. Although I'm finding keeping the water clear is a ever continuous problem. Here's the first swim. Here's the first swim in the pool. The water was really cold yet, but he wanted to try it out. I did want to use a saltwater system, and then here you can see a pool pump I bought used with a saltwater system I bought used. Unfortunately, the saltwater chlorinator ionizer is broken. It's not working, but the pool pump works good, so might be running chlorine in the water until I can figure something else out. In this last image here, you can see how on the right hand side the pool, the bales have a big, turned into an oval. That was the bales pushing as the water got fuller and settled and pushed the bales out. It worked out great because it made the pool bigger, but I was getting a bit worried that it would actually push the bales right out of the way. Some real pros and cons about this pool. A couple of the pros is, one is it gives the kids a nice area to walk around so that they can jump into the pool, and just most above ground pools you don't get that deck that you can sit on and dry off. It's just a real bonus. It would be nice if there were square bales. They wouldn't have the little hollows in between, but it seems to be working alright. Another big bonus is if the kids jump and hit their head on the bales, it's soft. It won't hurt them. It's pretty forgiving that way. One big con is setting up the water pump. Because I don't have holes in the side of the pool to hook the hoses up to, I have to go above and then above the bales and then down the side. And then if it loses its prime because you have to do a bit of work on the pump or whatever, I've had to get the sump pump in to force water into the pool pump to get it to reprime and that's a bit of a pain. Another big con is in the sun, that black tarp gets really, really hot. So until the kids get it wet and soaked down, it's almost a bit, it gets hot. So it's something to be careful of, but I think that black helps a lot to keep the pool warm, so it's a bit of a trade-off there. Well, thanks for watching, and good luck if you're going to give this a try for yourself.